Hey, good morning, traders. How we doing today? It's Monday. Jeez Louise, me. March 10th, it's about 5 in the morning. Just checking out our charts, see where we're at. We have taken out all the gains made since September. And they say that's all built in. Okay. And I just draw this out, so I'm kind of, we're still looking for a bottom. I'm not trading it, but I'm paying attention to the flow. And how'd you guys trade on Friday? I didn't make one trade last week. I know it's hard to believe. I usually can find something. I just, the market's, I'm timid. The market's timid. And my nose is driving me crazy. And I'm just kind of, I'm not in a hurry to get into something. I'm just not feeling it. Sorry, man. Some people would say that's ridiculous. Others say, I know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna miss stuff. I know what I'm doing for myself. I know how to make money, so I stick within the rules that I've created for myself. Because I know if I start doing different things, I get frustrated. I'm really just trying to stay out of frustration island, right? We don't want to put ourselves in a position where we're over leveraged, over traded. There's what drives people out of this business is being over leveraged and over traded. So I'm always aware of how many trades I'm making, how much leverage I use, how I'm going about, my business. So I'm going to be here tomorrow and then the next day. I like the flow, right? The impulse down, the pullback, the impulse down, the pullback, impulse down, the pullback. It's what we need, so that's good. I just sitting here by myself for the last hour, and now all of a sudden I'm stuffed up. I'm just like, geez Louise, I have people to talk to. So, all right, here's Friday. Let's see what we see. Right, so price opened up here. We had our payroll, non-farm payroll. I think it came in short. I'm just, see, that's that. I think I posted something about that. Right, and then we had our kill zone on the backside. For a real nice entry. I think it was a huge stop, but it worked. It worked. So, guys, this is how the market expands. I'm not, I'm trying to lead you astray. This is how it works, guys. Price comes off, pulls back. Price comes off, pulls back. Price comes off, pulls back. Finally gives us a really nice, and you can see it here. I've said this before with these guys. And there's kind of a shelf in there. Yeah, there's a shelf in there. impulse down. Well, here, let's get over to this here. Right, we're looking for an impulse. Step 1. Step 2 is shelf. Step 3, a wash, right, with the hard up and the hard down on either side. Notice that this is a hard up, but not a hard down. Notice this is kind of it's kind of got the similarity of it, but we're not in the same spot. And then the price runs down here, runs into the kill zone. It tests the low or it takes it out. And then it comes back and gives us a nice entry because we're hiding behind this guy here, right? So step 1, impulse. Step 2, shelf. Step 3, wash. Step 4, test the low. Step 5, enter. And we're trying to get 3 to 1 regular consistent trades. Now, even if this doesn't go 3 to 1, you're in a spot where you can manage a trade. You know, you can go to break even, go 1 to 1, 2 to 1. Gives you options. So we're always trying to figure out where what gets us in and what gets us out. And this kind of clears it up a little bit. So pay attention to it. And that's a little guy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily think that that's where, I would, it's perfect for what we do. Step 1, impulse, shelf, wash, retest the low. I mean, this thing is just whatever. But when it's pulling back into this, where is it likely to stop? That's where it is. And this is a really, this stuff, easy, nice, perfect. You're in, you're out, you're out within the swing, right? Within this swing here, you're not going for new lows to make this float. I love it, but it looks funny. And that's why we practice, though, because we need to see it in all the different shapes and forms and sizes, and we're able to pull out things. And you're going to be wrong, and that's fine. You have to be wrong. I'm not saying I would have taken that. I wasn't even 7:40. I'm driving my kids to school. I'm not. So we have another impulse. Okay, let's just keep moving. Now, in here, you could say, well, this is an impulse down. I see this. I see this. I have a hard up. I have a hard down. I'm going to borrow this guy. And then, man, my nose. It's all in here, right? Price continue, it's just how price moves. And then it gives us a nice entry right on the backside, right? Step 1, impulse. Step 2, shelf. Step 3, wash. Step 4, test or make a new low. Step 5, enter behind the wash. For somebody who didn't trade last week, I really screwed up. A lot of good trades. This is a runner. That's just a runner. That's great. You can see we were talking about this last time. This little guy here with this impulse, right? 3 to 1 trade right there. Price pulls back, doesn't take out the low. So now I'm paying attention. This price is now shifted, right? Let's find the shifts in the trade so we can see, or in the market so we can see the opportunity. Boom. And I slap this guy up here because I know right off of this impulse you're going to run into something. And this guy here bumped into these guys, right? And then it's hard to see, because you're gonna want to go like this. But if you go back one, and I see it, and this is hindsight, but you know what? I get a lot of clues in hindsight, so I pay attention. Oftentimes in a coil, price will continue on. It's not getting zapped out, which is the tough part. But you got another trade there, 3-1. But I see it because I play in hindsight. I play in hindsight, right? Impulse up, right? That's a wash. There's not much of a shelf here, and we don't really get picked up, right? Impulse leg up, and you can just follow these guys as it goes through the. So I'm just following these up. I don't this doesn't really have one, so that kind of gives me a shelf though, right? See, that's how you can just no, there's not a good one. Okay, maybe that's a shelf. So now I'm looking at the shelf, but okay, in the back of my mind, I've got this the trend is down, right? And look at this. We're coming right up to this boy here, this whole thing again, right? I forgot what had happened, so I'm going to be surprised as you are. But I'm thinking it's going to be a sell off here in a minute, right? So I'm not looking to get long anymore. I'm looking to see if the market's going to change, right, and start doing the downward impulse. So it's bumping against there, it's bumping against there, it's bumping against there, it's going sideways. People are trying to figure out if you're short, your stop's up here, remember? Your stop's got to be on the other side of that, right? So we're here, and we're taking some heat. Uh-oh, not good, not good. Feeling better, break even. I don't like it. I'm out. That's the top, basically. I'm right here. Now I'm out. Isn't that crazy? Price starts, where does it start? Opens at 6:30. Way down here. And then look at this. It's just toast. And it just falls. Does a couple things. And this is why trading's hard, guys. Because there were stops right here, right? Where you needed to be. And I do this, and I say this because I have to remember that there's stops that are going to get hit. And really, it's this guy all the way over here where everyone's hanging out, and they're above this. There's no orders to hit, right? And I've done this. My whole stock got chopped because I wasn't paying attention to one little thing. That's why you got to pay attention to these things. That's why we got to understand what it is. Where's the stop? And that's not a big. It's not a big. It's not a big stop. That's a tiny little guy out of all this. So we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one stop. So, that's how it goes, huh? I like those little ones, little cheap ones that are just, easy grabs, clean. That's a little tough, but you can make it happen. This is a good one too. I like this one. What happened though? Price took out the low. Price is going to keep going on, headed down. we'll probably bounce into this guy, and then we'll see what happens. I like to note when price pulls back into the swing, right? Price pulls back into the swing. It's the same thing as just how, what our setup, price expanding. We've clarified more about what it is because, we have a couple things that we want to see. Impulse down, wash, test. If it comes up in here, yeah, I'm selling it. Heck yeah. It's a big stop. I don't know. Pretty big. We'll have to wait and see. Last thing. Man, my nose. Monday. Nothing. Tuesday. We got job openings. 7 o'clock. So that's one of those things where you want to trade right around 7:15, 7:30 because there's going to be a little bit of action going on. Some wild bars. 5:30, 6:45. We have some stuff on Thursday. Still waking up. Friday we got GDP, Great Britain, and Saturday we have inflation. So we have some stuff coming on Friday that'll be interesting too. So we'll have to pay attention. Won't change up much of what we're doing, but a couple things. All right, you guys, remember, impulse, shelf, wash, retest, sell, buy, whatever you're doing. Hopefully you should be selling. All right, talk later.